Day two, we slept a lot. Like, we went to bed at like 7:30. And now we're gonna try Confluence. We're very sore and tired. It's nice out. It's 8:49 in the morning. We probably left a little late, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay, apparently we go down this hole.
Our lady waterfall friends did it.
Oh.
Yep.
I think we're on our way to Beaver Falls, but it's hard. En route to Beaver Falls. Do you want to go? Yeah. We found a river crossing and a rock. Okay. Another ladder. A little under half a mile to go to Beaver Falls. More ladders. Okay, we're almost to Beaver Falls. We just have to climb some sketchy ladders. We're almost there. This is the aforementioned sketchy ladder. Through the cactus garden. About 2/10 of a mile left. Only one more sketchy ladder, and then we'll be at the real Beaver Falls, which is down this sketchy ladder. Okay, we're leaving Beaver Falls, heading back to the camp. We're gonna eat first. It's 1 o'clock. We hung out for a while. Water is amazing. We didn't really film much down there. Incredible. Okay, we're just negotiating the sketchy ladders again. And before, it's probably the best. This is torqued up Home Depot ladder. It's like 2 o'clock. We just had lunch and we're on our way back from Beaver Falls. So it's one of the really nice river crossings. Okay, so to wrap up our hike today, we obviously did not go to Confluence. It was it would have been really far. We went to Beaver Falls and back, and it was 3.75 miles each way from the campsite. So it would have been, it was 7.5 miles around. And to go to Confluence would be allegedly 9 miles each way, or probably more, because none of the numbers that we've seen have been really that accurate.
Trails have changed since the flood.
Yeah, that's one thing. Like my GPS, the Garmin was like complaining that we were off the trail a whole bunch of times when we were really just off a little bit, because I think the trail has moved since the flood. So I don't know how long that stuff takes to update. Plus there's multiple ways I think you can go. But what else? So I'd say, like, we probably left a little late. We left at 8:30ish and got back to camp at 4.
We stopped and ate lunch.
We had lunch out there, like sat down and made it with the jet boil, and we made some friends and we're chatting with them a lot. So we weren't like hauling ass. We could have done it faster, but we didn't need to.
It was pretty strenuous.
Yeah, there's a lot of
videos explain that.
There's a lot of scrambling and sketchy ladders, and I mean, not a ton of elevation stuff except for the ladder parts, and obviously when Mooney Falls is like 200 feet, and that part is stressful.
And definitely gloves were helpful.
Yeah, when we were walking in the first day, somebody was like, "Oh, you don't need gloves for Mooney Falls. Like, the ladder is easy. Bring gloves. Like, it's slippery, and you might as well have them. And if you don't need them, you don't need them. But it's worth it to feel a little more secure."
You definitely have on secure shoes.
Yeah. So I wore my Tevas, and Erin had on her boots. I felt fine. I felt like I had good connection with, like, kind of knowing what my feet were doing. I never felt in danger with those.
I would not have been comfortable wearing my sandals, my rock bottoms.
Bedrocks?
Bedrocks?
Whatever they are.
The sandals that go on the feet. I needed to have more grip, for sure.
Yeah, so there's definitely some confusion about the length of the hike. We had heard people say it's 2 miles, a mile, 3 miles. It is over. It's almost 4 miles, really. Like, depending on where your campsite is, because the campgrounds are like a mile long.
We're at the very end of the campgrounds, closest to Mooney Falls.
Yeah, we're pretty close to Mooney. So from campsite to Beaver Falls for us was 3.75 one way, which is not easy. And we were dissuaded from going to Confluence too, because we heard that it's not as nice right now post flood, and the path is not very good. And we're tired.
Yeah.
So potentially, so day 3 tomorrow, we plan on doing Hidden Fall, and Navajo, and 50-foot falls. And that apparently they're all like a mile away, so like it's pretty doable for a day. So we're excited to check that out on day 3. But it's like we're sitting here going through our pictures. It's probably 4:30. We're gonna fill up our waters and I guess get ready for bed, because that's what you do here, is go to bed at 6 o'clock at night. It's weird, but the sun goes down and there's nothing else to do, and you just go to bed. So talk to you guys tomorrow. This is the spring located right near the entrance to camp. So we're like a mile plus away from it, which is annoying, but it's nice just to have it. Okay, so it's day 3, and we're extra tired and beat up. Sleeping was rough again, rougher. So I don't know if we're more sore from hiking every day or sleeping. So today we're going to attempt to find Hidden Falls, Navajo Falls, and 50-foot Falls. I think in that order. I'm not really sure. We're gonna go to Hidden first. So we just filled up our waters and got off to a very slow, lazy start. It's like 10:30 now, but I don't think it's gonna be a problem. So we'll check in as we go. Okay, on the path to Hidden Falls, we were just coming out of the village, up past the, not out of the village, out of the campsite, up past the fry bread, kind of like we're leaving going towards the village, and there's this
cemetery.
Past cemetery, and then there's this little I don't know, like a lean-to. It's like 4 pieces of wood, chicken wire. It's like a little mini shelter, right? And the trail diverges to the right there, so you go that way, and then you come down these, you know, semi-sketchy stairs here, and then there's a sign for Hidden Falls this way. All right, we'll keep you updated. Okay, yeah, so we followed the river from the sign and came to this part, and we got to cross here. There's some like steps right there. It goes up, allegedly, so we've been told. Okay, we made it out of that water, over that rock. Now up these serpentine things. What are they called? Travertine. I don't know, we'll figure it out. I think we go that way. Keep you updated. Okay, we've come maybe like 50 yards since we crossed the river the first time, and it looks like we gotta cross it again to right there, because this is kind of a dead end. Wish us luck. Okay, so I think we made it. Like literally, we just crossed there. Super close. It's just slow and treacherous. Probably a lot has to do with the flood. Like there's really no good route. We just kept following footprints, and I don't know, I guess we're here. It's beautiful. So we're gonna try to get wet. Alright, so we dunked in the Hidden Falls, which is awesome because there's only people here. The water is a little aggressive, but we still got wet. And now we're gonna try to go to Navajo, which seems like it's just above Hidden Falls. I don't know how to point. Like 150 feet away, but it's probably gonna be a bit of a hike because it's like up there and we got to go out and around. So we'll see how that goes. All right, so pretty cool. On the way back from Hidden Falls to where we initially made all the river crossing, we stayed on, coming back, we stayed on the right the whole time, and we didn't have to, like, we just kind of clung to the wall and never had to go more than like waist deep in the water on the way back. It was nice. We weren't fighting the current. So if it stays the same and you're going there, just stay on the left side of the canyon and you should be able to do it unless something changes. Okay, so we made some friends again. We're going towards Navajo. We basically went back up to the road from Hidden, the trail rather. Now we're heading towards the village, and then made a right and down a hill. And then we can see the water, see people swimming, see the sign. Okay, so we made it to Navajo. It really wasn't far or difficult compared to Hidden Falls. There's people chilling. You can float in the water here. No big deal. But yeah, Erin says she has service too. I'm afraid to put my phone on. I don't really want to know. But anyway, after this, we go to 50-foot falls, which should be just a little above it. Okay, this is Navajo Falls. All its glory. Okay, we left Navajo, went back up the hill, made an immediate right, which I think is the right way. This is kind of like the top of Navajo here. Hopefully it's the right way because there's 3 people following us. But yeah, it's the top of Navajo. And we're just going up this hot trail. I don't think it's very far. Found a clue. I think this is the trail right here. Ow. Are they still following us? I don't know if this is right or not. There's scuffling feet prints, but I bet it's back the other way. Okay, it was the correct path. All right, up here is that we just had to shimmy over some rock stuff, whatever, you know. But it's right up here. Okay, we made it to 50-foot falls. Pretty crazy. We're probably gonna see if we can get in the water and wade out there by the waterfall. You get me? I'm gonna jump. Okay, we're leaving 50-foot falls. This is right there. We're probably gonna head back to Havasupai Falls and make some lunch. That makes 4 waterfalls in one day. And then we'll go hang out at our campsite for our final evening. Maybe we'll find a place to set up the hammock. The temperature change is crazy going from the shade to the sun. Okay, on the way to Hidden Falls, you pass this thing, and then you take that trail to the right. Okay, so live review. We just compared the Mountain House beef stroganoff with was that Peak 24 or something? That Peak Refuel. Like significantly better. It's like way creamier, more flavor. The sauce is like thicker. Everything about it's better. And it has more calories. There's 41 total grams of protein versus 22 grams of protein. Like, just better.
Look at this, sodium is double.
Oh, and there's more sodium. This is a good lesson.
Yep.
Okay. Day 4, we just packed up our camp. We're about to hike out to the village, and we have our fingers crossed that we'll catch the helicopter because we don't want to hike. We got up at like 6:30, and it took us like 2 hours to get all
Ate breakfast.
packed up, everything. So 8:30 now. We're gonna walk up there. The helicopter starts at 9. We hear, and there's a list, maybe $100 a person. But we'll confirm all that when we know. Okay, so we got the helicopter out. We waited
Almost exactly 5 hours.
yeah. We got there at 10 and what is it? 3:30, 3:20 now. We got separated. So Erin went first. She left right about 3. And there were people ahead of us who got there at like 5 in the morning and left like an hour before us.
Waited way longer than us.
Yeah, waited way longer because the first flights of the day go to the natives. So if you're considering flying, first of all, it doesn't go on Thursday.
You can't sign up till they get there, which is 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. on Sundays.
Yeah. I think there's one other day they don't go. I think they only fly 4 days a week. I should have paid more attention to that. They definitely fly Monday because that's today. They definitely fly Friday. And they definitely fly Wednesday.
No, they don't fly. We don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, we only know for sure Monday and Friday because that's when we saw the helicopter. But as you hike in and walk past the helipad, there's a sign. You can see it. It says those things that we're trying to remember. It's $100 a person. It takes literally 3 minutes to get out of the canyon. Mm-hmm. It's loud.
So loud.
But you can get some cool videos flying out. My ears are ringing.
Yep.
So, whatever, you either wait 5 hours for a helicopter or you hike out for 5 hours. It's your choice.
Maybe 7 or 8 hours.
We chose, we've talked about like whether or not we would have taken the mules. And I think if we had done that and not had our packs, then we would have had a different attitude about hiking out. But probably more on that when we do a bigger recap.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.